Is it time to buy or sell SPDR S&P 500 ETF? In this video, we will explore the SPDR S&P 500 ETF in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 17th of July, 2025. Now, we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You certainly do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our assistant has ranked the SPDR S&P 500 ETF as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 5.96. Now let's examine the ETF's performance during this time frame. The ETF has recorded a gain of 6.24%. This equates to an average return of 0.17% per day since it was designated as a strong buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund is currently positioned within a strong upward trend in the short term, with indications of further increases ahead. The present 3-month trend points to a potential change of approximately 15% over the coming 3 months, with possible returns ranging from about 13% to 19%. In terms of a longer perspective, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of around 6%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 15% to positive 6% over the next year. This suggests that the future price could fall between $536 and $665. Our latest daily update for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF features the headline, SPDR S&P 500 ETF upgraded to strong buy candidate. The price of the SPDR S&P 500 ETF increased by approximately 0.612% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 17th of July, 2025. It rose from $624.22 to $628.04. During that trading day, the ETF fluctuated by 0.676%, hitting a low of $624.18 and a high of $628.40. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and has increased by 1.22% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume decreased on the last day by 17 million shares, with a total of 69 million shares exchanged, amounting to approximately $43.05 billion. It is important to note that declining volume amid rising prices may indicate divergence and could serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the last 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF reached $628.40, while the lowest price was $481.80. Currently, the price is 0.06%, or 36 cents, below the 52-week high of $628.40, which also stands as the all-time high for the ETF. Upbeat earnings from key players like PepsiCo and Oracle have propelled the S&P 500 and Nasdaq to new heights, signaling a strong bullish trend that could continue to positively influence the SPY ETF in both the short and long term. With the S&P 500 trading at just over 22 times expected earnings, it appears that the index remains relatively undervalued, particularly when factoring in the robust profit margins of major technology firms. Oracle's recent earnings beats highlight the tech sector's role in driving market momentum as consumer strength supports this ongoing uptrend. However, there are cautionary notes as well. The S&P has experienced a significant rally, which may prompt some investors to take profits or reassess risk exposure. Meanwhile, alternatives like the T. Rowe Price Capital Appreciation Equity ETF show signs of overvaluation, leading to potential sell-off pressures in less competitive funds. In the broader context, the current bullish sentiment among major indices bodes well for SPY in the near term, providing investors with a strong foundation for growth. However, as markets potentially pause for breath after a robust advance, we should be mindful of looming warning signs that could impact sentiment and stock prices moving forward. Overall, SPY remains an attractive option for investors looking for exposure in a diversified portfolio. balancing the tech sector's growth potential with defensive positions in financial services and healthcare. The following signals have been identified for SPDR S&P 500 ETF. The chart today shows mostly positive signals. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF holds buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, providing a favorable outlook for the ETS. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two signals, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is anticipated at $624.67 and $607.90. A breakdown below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Friday, June 20th, 2025, and since then, the ETF has appreciated by 5.68%. Further increases are expected until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is also present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. It is noteworthy that volume decreased during the last trading day, even as prices rose. This discrepancy between volume and price could serve as an early warning. The ETF requires close monitoring. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 19 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 10 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 58 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 54 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 59 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 47 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 36 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF. The SPDR S&P 500 finds support from accumulated volume at $617.95. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is expected when this support is tested. Generally, this ETF exhibits very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered quite low. Over the past day, the ETF experienced a movement of $4.22 between its high and low, which is approximately 0.676%. Throughout the last week, the ETF has shown a daily average volatility of 0.754%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the ETF could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, the SPDR S&P 500 ETF encounters its first support level at $617.95. If this support level holds, it could represent a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $597.81, reflecting a decline of 4.81%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits very low daily fluctuations, resulting in a minimal risk profile. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom identified 18 days ago. Is SPDR S&P 500 ETF a good buy? SPDR S&P 500 holds several positive signals and is within a strong rising trend. As the old saying goes, let the trend be your friend. We therefore consider it a good choice at these current levels and anticipate further gains over the next 3 months. Our analysis has upgraded this ETF from a buy to a strong buy candidate since the last evaluation. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, July 18th, we expect SPDR S&P 500 ETF to open lower by $1.17, starting at $626.87. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions about buying or selling securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.